Yo, what's good, guys? It's your favorite.
Get the fuck out or
It's been a long time. It's been like 8 months already, bro. I promised y'all a Crossroad video, and I haven't had the time or the opportunity to make one for you guys. So this time, let me make it up to you guys. Let me give you a quick update when Crossroad released. I played the game endlessly. I was top 5 in the world, took a break, made it to top 13 in the world on release. But a few other updates, I just took a break and I'm out of the top 100 world match leaderboard. But there's a mode I do enjoy when it has good objectives. It's festivals! There's a lot of controversy with this mode where you have to stay up for hours and hours to maintain a top 10. But top 100 is very easy, where you can have a good amount of rest, be in good condition to play. But for top 10, it's quite the opposite. You gotta stay up for days, have no breaks, struggle to eat mid-game. It affects your gameplay in the worst way possible, making you sleep during the beginning, middle, and end. Hell, even after races. There's this one guy that's been able to get #1 in Festival 5 times and performs consistently well. And that person is me. I personally want to give you some tips on how to get top 10 in Fest. There will be some special guests from the top 10 to help me out, so stay tuned. I'm going to split these into 4 topics. 1. Preparation. 2. Teamwork. 3. Manage sleep. And 4. Endurance. A few of you are gonna say, super, what about objective? That'll be in another video. So, let's start with
preparation.
So, you want that top 10 title?
Yes!
That nice, good-looking title of your favorite character?
Yes! Come to Papa! Oh boy.
Well, it's not that easy. I'll try to keep it short, because this video is going to be pretty long for what we're going to talk about. So, let's get into it. Getting a team. Playing Fest alone can be stressful, but having a team or friends can make it more fun for you. And you also get bonus points for having a full team, which can help you get more points and have an advantage over other people. If you're going for a top 10, make sure the rest of your team is on the same page as you before you begin your journey, because if one of them are going for top 100, it can hurt your head start for top 10 very badly. So just make sure you have subs if that ever happens to you. Have enough rest for top 10. For starting your top 10 run, you need enough sleep during the week until Thursday. I am a heavy sleeper, so I will be sleeping over 10 hours until it's time for Fest. It's a recommendation to get enough sleep for this mental hellhole of a journey you're gonna go through. So if you have, just make sure you're able to get some sleep, or think of any other way to be ready for a festival. Meal prepping. In the middle of the festival, you'll start to feel hungry in your races. I would personally recommend to start planning your meals throughout each day so you won't struggle throughout your journey. If you don't know how to cook, or any of the people that live with you is not cooking during the festival days, I would order some food until your family member or roommate cooks some food for you. I'm not gonna put this on the board, but I will put it as an honorable mention. It is early attendance. I would personally start to be in my VC 30 minutes early before the festival starts for my other teammates to join minutes after, so we can plan on who will be hosting throughout the whole entire festival. So when the festival starts, we will know who will be sending the invitation. And that's all for preparation. Preparation is like mostly a make or break for you for when you're starting your top 10 runs. Always make sure you're planning your meals throughout each day, know which meal you're gonna eat, make sure you're hydrated, and also make sure you're in good spirits, because this thing can mentally drain you. Also, another mention, make sure you use the bathroom after the races, because you don't want to be too long in that bathroom stall. Alright, on to the next topic. We are going to have a special guest, and that special guest
Did I join at a wrong time?
Actually, you didn't. I was going to introduce...
Alright, on to teamwork. Teamwork is one of the most important parts of Festival and being able to finish in top 10. Having the whole team work together is the best way to not only win games, but also finish in the top 10 of Festival. Working together is a key part of festivals and being able to be successful in finishing in top 10. Working together can benefit the team in multiple ways. The first important way is the friend bonus. At the end of every race, when you receive your points for a festival, you will get additional points from a friend bonus. The more friends you have, the more points you will receive. With the friend bonus being available for every race, it is very important for you to be maximizing the amount of points you get from the friend bonus. The most amount of points you can get is 5 points when playing with 3 friends. Another important part of teamwork is being able to communicate with your team. Being able to communicate with your team during the race by being in a voice chat or call will allow your team to do call outs and strategize during the race. It is also important for the team to strategize outside the race when the team can reflect outside the heat of the moment. This will allow everyone to be on the same page and be aware of the current strategy moving forwards. Some callouts that you can do is if you see an opponent that has a slime or a dark chow, you can confirm ahead of time what the item is so your teammates do not have to guess if it's a slime or dark chow. The next important thing that teamwork impacts during the festival is the objective. The objective can be multiple things, that being tap boost, air tricks, dash pads, and many more. Each of these objectives will score how many times you've done an air trick, hit a dash panel, tapped your teammate, etc. At the end of the race, when all the team's points are added up, there will be an additional 10 points up for grabs. The team that has done the most objective, and that being the most amount of air tricks, most amount of taps, most amount of dash pads, will be rewarded an extra 10 points.
Oh, Sai in the scene. Wait, Sai! Let's go, Sai! Sai at the clutch! Sai! Oh my god, Sai!
Those additional 10 points are very crucial because they can single-handedly determine what team gets first, so it is very important that you and your team focus on winning the objective. Also, with the objective during the race, there'll be a bar at the top of your screen that fills up every time you do an objective. Every time you successfully do an objective and score a point for it. That means every time you've done an air trick, every time you've touched a dash pad, every time you've tap boost, whatever the objective is, the bar will slowly fill up. Once that bar fills up, you get a team boost where everyone on your team gets a boost of speed and invincibility for a short amount of time. Being able to fill up this team boost and use it as much as possible is a good way to help win races. Also, being able to time when you activate your team boost is important because of the invincibility that you get. You can dodge items like King Boom Boom, slime, weights, and any other items that you might get hit by. The next important thing is the team having a strategy. Having a strategy that the whole team knows and is able to commit to is the best way to consistently win races. Having the team be committed and know what they need to do to win, that being going for objective, going in, being able to secure a first place finish, whatever it is, make sure everyone knows what the strategy for the team is and what everyone needs to do. Next thing is the team mindset. Now, the best way to have your team in a good mindset is to be able to have fun. You'll be playing for a very long time, and while you're playing, having fun is honestly the best thing to not only pass the time, but also to have a good time too. I'm sure we all want to have fun. That means joke around and laugh. Have fun together, chat about any interests or hobbies you may have, or even start a discussion about your interests and hobbies and things related to that. Whatever it is, make sure you're having fun while playing festival and grinding for top 10. Not only will winning races become easier and better, but even when you lose races, it will make those losses not feel as bad. which is why having a good mindset and having fun is important. Just as important as being able to successfully achieve top 10. Next thing, make sure you're not putting your teammates in harm's way. That being, if King Boom Boom is coming after you, do not swerve across the entire track so that there's a wall of tornadoes that King Boom Boom will leave behind, so you can have your teammates not get hit by King Boom Boom.
Oh, what is that?
Why go fucking left? And get bad positions because of it. Also, you can still work together as a team, even if you're not actively playing the game together. That being, if your teammates don't have someone to fill in and have a full team going into races, you can help find another player that will be willing to help fill in the spot, either when you're gone, or if it's just able to make sure that the team is always filled up and has a full team for every race, so they can maximize the 5-point friend bonus that you get from every race.
Teamwork is really an important thing when it comes to festivals. It really depends upon your synergy, communication, and etc. Well, on to the next.
Hey Super, when's it my turn?
I was about to get to you before you interrupted me. You know I was going to let you talk about the other two topics, you know.
Oh, perfect.
Just do what you got to do, man. I'm done. I'm done. That's it. Take the mic.
If you're aiming for top 10 in one of the 72-hour Sonic Racing Crossworlds festivals, you're not just playing a racing game. You're managing a resource war. The two biggest resources are points and your body. Today, I want to break down how to manage sleep and endurance so you can actually sustain a top 10 run without throwing it away. 1. Use your points per hour to control your sleep window. Before you even think about taking a nap, you need to do the math. Look at how many points you're gaining per hour. For me, I average about 9 to 10 races per hour, since each race cycle is about 6 minutes. If you pick shorter race courses like Mystic Jungle, you may be able to squeeze an extra race into the hour. Now, compare that to the gap between you and 10th or 11th place. Convert that point gap into time based on your points per hour rate. If you have, for example, a 3 to 4 hour lead, that means you've built a buffer of roughly 30 to 40 races worth of output. That buffer is what you're spending when you sleep. So instead of guessing how long you can nap, you're making a calculated trade. If your pace is consistent, you can estimate exactly how much ground you'll lose and how much you can afford. 2. Choose a sleep strategy that matches your performance. There's no one right way to sleep during a festival. Some players go extreme. They'll stay awake for 34 hours, crash for 4 hours, and then repeat another 34 hours to finish out the festival. That works for certain people. Others don't plan their sleep at all. They just push as long as they can until they physically start passing out. Personally, I split my rest into 2 to 3 naps, usually around 2 to 3 hours each. But the key variable is always the gap. The bigger your lead, the more flexibility you have, and that lead is heavily influenced by bonus matches. Every bonus match you win is essentially time banked. The way I think about it is this: take the multiplier, subtract by 1, and multiply that by 6 minutes. So if you win an 8 times match, that's 7 extra matches worth of time. Roughly 42 minutes of gap created. That's massive. Of course, other teams are winning some of those too, so you need to consistently win your bonus games to build a real cushion for yourself. 3. Micro naps between races. I don't recommend this as a primary strategy, but if you're struggling to stay awake and can't afford a full break, micro naps can help. Queue into your next race, set a 90-second timer, and just close your eyes and lie down. Even without deep sleep, that short reset can help your focus. It's not optimal, but it can keep you functional when you're on the edge. 4. Protect yourself from oversleeping. Oversleeping is one of the fastest ways to lose your run. When you sleep, set multiple alarms across multiple devices. Put them far enough away from you that you have to physically get up to turn them off. If you just snooze one alarm, you risk losing hours and potentially your entire run. 5. Use external accountability. Don't rely only on alarms. Put your phone on ringer and give your number to a teammate. If you sleep past your planned window, they can call you. If possible, have someone in your house who can wake you up. I've personally overslept during a festival. I once slept for 9 hours by accident and dropped to 10th place.
Hello? Hi, you've reached
Motherfucker.
I held on and maintained 10th, but that kind of mistake can end your run if your lead isn't big enough. Endurance. First off, start with a full tank. If you can, sleep right up until the event starts. Even an extra couple of hours before kickoff will make a huge difference later. If you can't, and you're coming off a workday, just understand you're starting at a disadvantage and need to manage your energy more carefully. 2. Hydration and nutrition. Now this sounds basic, but it's one of the biggest performance factors. Drink water consistently. Eat real meals, not just snacks. Your brain and reaction time depend on it, especially deep into the event. 3. Use caffeine strategically. Caffeine is a tool, not a crutch. I avoid energy drinks early on because they can hurt my ability to nap later. I save them for when I'm sleep deprived and need to stay competitive, especially if I'm close to falling out of the top 10 or pushing into it. If your body is asking for sleep and you have the gap, sleep is usually the better option. 4. Stay on comms. Being in voice chat helps more than people realize. Your teammates can call you out if you start fading mid-race, and just having a conversation keeps your brain engaged and reduces the chance of zoning out. 5. Stay mentally active between races. Idle time kills momentum. For me, I track my race data during the event. Win rate, performance trends, things like that. It keeps me engaged and focused even between matches. The festival data tracking template is linked in the description of this video, so if you're interested in trying this, you can check it out. 6. Keep your body moving. Stand up, stretch, do some light movement. It can help keep you awake. But you need to be careful. When you're sleep deprived, your coordination is worse. If you feel unstable, do not risk standing. Either stay seated or just take a nap. Safety matters. Passing out while standing is not worth it. And 7. Avoid extreme methods. Some players use pain to stay awake, hitting their hands, things like that. I do not recommend that. Same with trying to stay awake for the full 72 hours. This is not sustainable for most people, and it usually hurts performance more than it helps. Some last additional tips: try to optimize your setup. A comfortable chair, good posture, minimal strain. Have easy to eat food ready. You don't want to waste time or skip meals. And manage your light exposure. Bright light helps you stay awake. Dark environments help you fall asleep faster during naps. So in closing, at a high level, getting top 10 isn't just about playing better. It's about managing your output over time. You're balancing playtime with sustainability. The players who win these events aren't just good at the game. They're consistent, disciplined, and intentional with how they manage sleep and energy. If you can control that, you give yourself a real shot at staying in the top 10 for the full 72 hours. Good luck.
Well, that's everything. That's all you need to know. All 4 topics well said and done. Hopefully all of you guys are able to make it to the end of the video. Editing this video has been well of a journey. This has been a vision of mine ever since I've been able to get top 10s consistently, and hopefully this gives and answers the question for a few of you people on how we're able to make it a top 10. I'm very thankful for the friends that I have that are able to make this video happen. Thank you so much, Mems. Thank you so much, Mittens, for helping me with the other 2 topics. I could not do it alone, to be honest with you. And also, big thanks to the Festival Elite server with helping me with this video as well. You know who you are, and you did your part on helping me out, so I am thankful for that as well. And if you want to join the festival server yourself, link is in the description below. We are a super active community where you can build your own teams for upcoming festivals. We have custom roles for top 10 to top 100 titles from past and upcoming festivals later on. Be able to get advice from me and a few other players that are in this server. We have time trial bounties, crazy extreme mogies, and all data from past and upcoming festivals. We welcome you with open arms, and I hope I get to see you there. Objective video will be coming out soon, right after this video will be dropping. So, see you in the next one. Goodbye.